Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to a new reading actually with a new combination of decks that I was just guided to do this morning instead of what I wanted to do. Very, very interesting. This is Archangels Power and Support reading. So we are going to, it's like an ongoing conversation of the last couple of readings. So we're going to be tapping into a whole bunch of Archangel decks and get Free Spirit messages on top of that. And so this is for Archangels Power and Support reading. So to feel more supported, absolutely. So let's get right into it. And whatever the length of the video, I'll look up the angel number message and it'll be the first thing comment on the video. The first thing they want to do is bring through some blessings and what archangels want to come through for blessings at this time. And pay attention to your guidance, because just like I had no plans of doing this the way or this morning or anything, follow your own guidance because they're really close to you, and you're going to find that came out in the last reading. And then with the big and the small, you're just going to be very guided. So hang on, be a little loose with what you're doing. So I'm getting that. And mission, Archangel Michael message, you connecting to the higher realms like you're doing now activates your mission. What's inside your heartfelt truth reveals your life purpose. Connect to sensing more of what feels better to you overall. Let the revisions be fun and freeing. Kind of what just happened. That's why they were making me share that. Celebrate the inner discoveries and preferences you're realizing. And so Archangel Michael is coming through that, you're on your mission here and you connecting to the higher realms, just like you are now, just tuning into this video and being guided to that. It activates your mission, and what's inside your heartfelt truth reveals your life purpose. So connect to sensing more of what feels better to you overall. And we kept on getting clear feeler, and that's how you're navigating this time, by your feelers. Let the revisions just be fun and freeing, and celebrate the inner discoveries and preferences you're realizing. And I want to say they're with you on your mission here. And this is Archangel Michael, which we're going to be tapping into Archangel Michael. Actually, let me switch this around. Let's tap into Archangel Michael messages, since he's coming through loud and clear. They're very much with you on your mission at this time. And so part of it is they're speaking to you through your feelings and all your clairs that, thank gosh, they're so open at this time. And pay attention to all that you're getting, because your choices are kind of keeping you in the octave that you want to be in, right? And be connected to. And then notice like what you're choosing now, these discoveries and preferences that you're realizing are all part of your mission. So it's kind of like you're following the light, you're following the feelers, you're feeling your way through here. But Archangel Michael is, yes, you connecting to the higher realms like you're doing now activates your mission. What's inside your heartfelt truth reveals your life purpose. Connect to sensing more of what feels better to you overall. That's it. And go by that. Let the revisions be fun and freeing, and celebrate the inner discoveries and preferences you're realizing. It's kind of like you're evolving to more and more light. You can't make this up. It all is in perfect timing. They want you to know that all is in perfect timing, kind of assuring you of that. Look at that. With the steps and the process, all is in perfect timing. This is it. It's time to take action now. I will be here to help you every step of the way. So know that on your mission, and as you're taking the steps, they're with you every step of the way. Now that came through on the weekly, that they're guiding you. Like we had like 4 cards about they're guiding you on the steps. So when you're trying to think of A to Z, all you have to do is pay attention every day, like in the steps, and go by what your preference choice is. Like they're guiding you on the literal steps. So you don't have to know A through Z, but with each step you stay open and they're guiding you, and you just have to stay in touch with what you're feeling is the right step. You know what I'm saying? That's your compass. That's your navigation system. I will be here to help you every step of the way. And now this has been an explanation part that they're with you every step of the way. With the guidance. And so that is a huge explanation mark. If you saw the weekly, it was such a different flavor to the week, right? We had all those guidance cards. I think we need to feel that we need to hear this, like we need to really feel this, that they are here, they are guiding you on every step of the way, and all is in perfect timing. And just pay more attention to what you're preferring, what you're feeling is the guidance. Go by that. They were saying that you're receiving a lot of direct guidance at this time on the steps, so guiding you on the steps very much so. and just pay attention to what is your heartfelt truth and just going by that. And that's been a repeating message. It's like no one else's truth. It's like you're paying attention to what feels right on your steps. That's all you have to do is remain clear and open and just like choose what lifts your heart almost. That's more aligned to your heart on the steps. And they're with you, helping to guide you in that way. So now we're going to tap into all the archangels that possibly want to come through. But Archangel Michael is very clearly with you. And that came out in the last time I did an archangel message, meaning it was Archangel Michael is here with you, and here again with Archangel Michael, just really here to help you every step of the way, and almost like reassuring you of that. And so sometimes when you're just making preferences in the moment, that's part of your mission on the steps, is just being more aligned and more in tune with that. So staying in tune with that on the steps is what I want to say, or just being more aware that you are being guided on the steps and paying attention to that. And that's coming direct, and they're helping you on the steps, and they just want you to know that. So all is in divine timing. They're with you on the steps. So that's been a repeating message. So, okay, so let's see what other archangels want to come through with you on the steps is what I want to say. With you on the steps is really coming through. So pay attention. It's like sensing what feels right, sensing what feels true to you. Career transition, Archangel Samuel, your life purpose, again with the purpose, life mission, life purpose. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Things could be changing in what you're doing in your days, whether it's for work or whether how it's work, your job. So there's shifting going on with your job, with what you're doing for work, for money, and that could be part of it. It could be something that you're doing full-time or on the side or whatever it is, but they're acknowledging that there are going to be some changes. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So things could be improving. They could be helping you with that. So your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. And we have counselor. We're getting counselor as well. So we have career transition and counselor. Archangel Azrael, you are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. So you could be activated at this time to actually be of a support to other people at this time. It could be part of your career transition that you're supposed to be a helper, a healer, a support to others. So you're going to be activated. You're kind of, if you're on my channel, you're a natural counselor. Many people are going to benefit from your guidance, your reassurance. You could be activated at this time to kind of be there in that capacity for people. And yeah, I mean, that's part of your mission. So if you feel that, and it doesn't even mean that that's what you're getting paid for, that's what's weird too. You could be doing something on the side. It could be a second job, or it could be, changes in your job itself. But you're very good at counseling, helping, supporting others, and they're kind of behind you with this. Yeah, because they're saying you can't make this up. So they're behind you. Look at all this light, and they're behind you, and they're telling you, yes, you're a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all its inhabitants. So you're being quite activated at this time, whether it's something that you're doing on the side or you just naturally do, but you're a natural light worker. So your skills, your abilities and everything, they are backing at this time to activate and kind of use. You are a light worker, and we always talk about that on the channel, that if you're gravitating to here, it's very much supporting the light worker at this time, and all my videos are all about that you are a natural healer, you're a natural supporter, you're a light worker here in the big and the small, and just your presence or your energy. And so they're backing you as a light worker, that you need to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all its inhabitants. So they're using you in this light worker capacity, the supporter capacity, and it's part of your mission here. So even if it's, and when you say career job, it's like, just like I do this channel, to be honest with you, I've laid out so much money on the channel, I don't make any money back. Hardly anybody. It's not what is, I talked about this before, like like if you have a YouTube channel, you'll be a lot more successful with other things, but it doesn't matter. So like if a handful of people are supported by what you're doing, that's enough. If in your personal life, how you're showing up for family, friends, and what you do, that's it too. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's supporting your rent, right? Because people always think like, oh, that means that you have to be like the top 10 spiritual advisors or the top 10 nurse, doctor capacity or counselor that's, that's your profession. It doesn't necessarily mean that at all. So I just want to say that. So your mission, it's they're helping you with the steps here, but you're going to find that you've been activated during this time to like hold your light, be more of a support to other people. Like you've been called to like step it up and rise up and show up in this capacity, in the big and the small, because you're needed right now to shine your divine light and love, and like an angel, like a walking angel here upon the earth and all its inhabitants, and you've been activated to do so in that capacity. So within you, you're going to be used to be like that counselor, to be that healer. Your people are going to go to you for guidance and reassurance, right? You're going to see that it's triggering how you're showing up in the world, and even maybe perhaps how you're making a living at this time. But you're being very called and very connected. You connecting to the higher realms like you're doing right now, it activates your mission. It keeps you aligned to your mission, and they're helping you on the steps. They're going to help you every step of the way. So very much like what I share on this channel, like how I wasn't going to do this reading, and then I was guided to do this reading. It's like, yeah, because they're with you on the steps. And now, so that's what I kind of meant by in the other reading. It doesn't mean that this video is going to be seen by 1 million people and make such a dent in their psyche. It doesn't mean that. It just means in whatever capacity you are, they help you on the steps to shine light in some way. And so you're going to find that they're using your capacity to be this, like, this in this capacity, you're activated, you're connected, your clairs are open, and they use you. Like the divine uses you in capacities, in the big and the small. So, yeah, so they're using you in some capacities to actually be this healing, supportive light to other people at this time, especially. So it's part of your divine power here that they're supporting at this time. So, yeah, and they're guiding you on the steps, and they're with you every step of the way. And just stay aligned to that truth, and stay aligned with sensing more of what feels better to you overall, connected to that. And that's part of your life purpose. Where it can lead, it could lead to different ways of you making money possibly, or it could just be with how you're doing it. They're asking you to, the transition is actually just going by that a little bit more than usual, right? Your divine power to connect with for more wisdom. They're absolutely giving it to you in this capacity. Right? They're behind you, giving you that wisdom. I mean, you can't even make this up. You have divine power to connect with for more wisdom. You have divine power to succeed now. It's been a repeating message, no matter what it looks like. And you have divine power to be in sync with divine timing. You can't make this up. All is in perfect timing, because they're with you on the steps. So I have to tell you, before this reading, I had other cards laid out to do a reading. There was 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it was very glaring to me that was not the step to do. And now, like, they're with you on the mission, they're with you on the steps. So in whatever capacity that you're trying to bring to do something, they're with you. And so you can sense when you're making the right step or the wrong step, and just be open to that. They're with you on the steps. It's kind of like the illuminate, and then you can transition if you feel off step, or you can make the changes. There's something about the word transition they're really showing me. It's like you're in line with it. So if there are changes that have to be done with the way that you're doing things or how you're doing things, like, they're with you on the steps, and you're going to be alert to that. You're kind of going to go with that. And that's what I'm getting from this particular reading. You're in sync with divine timing. You can succeed right now. You can always connect for more divine wisdom, especially on the steps. On the steps. And that's what they're making clear. Like, so they're going to illuminate the steps to you, and you're going to feel through your senses what's the right step to make. And that's what's coming through in this reading. So they're really with you on the steps, with you on the steps. I mean, from beginning to end, that's what it is. And then so you're going to transition how you're doing things, how you're working things, and everything else, because they're with you on the steps. And so it's almost through your spidey senses, you're feeling if you're doing the right step or not. And then you're just going that way. And then you trust where it's leading. So that's what they're saying. You're a light worker. God's using you in certain ways. Right. And so in the big and the small, in your work and your personal, and so they're with you on the steps. So definitely pay attention to all that you're getting. You're almost going to feel like, is this the right step, or is that the right step? So be a little loosey-goosey in your days, because they're definitely guiding you and helping you on the steps. And that is just really coming through. Right? So you have the divine power to be in sync with divine timing. You have divine power to succeed now, and you have divine power to connect with for more wisdom. Because they're helping you, with you on the steps. It keeps hitting there. I'm with you, helping you every step of the way. With you on the steps. So that is it. And it's through your truth, sensing that you're going to, this is real divine abundance. So they're with you on the steps, and it landed on here. So you're in sync. Like every step of the way, you're in sync with divine timing, real divine abundance. Each positive action step, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. We're with you every step of the way. Every step of the way. You have divine power to be in sync with divine timing. Each positive action step you take is leading you to more right now. They are with you, leading you to more right now. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. You can't. Stay clear and release all negative thoughts that block flow of divine energy and wisdom, because they are giving you the wisdom. I have chills. I can't even believe this is happening. I have chills everywhere. Divine power to connect with for more wisdom. They're guiding you right on the steps here. Each action step is leading to more right now. Just stay clear and release all negative thoughts. Remember, we had the maze of the mind. Release all negative thoughts that block the flow of this divine energy and wisdom, because they're giving you that energy and wisdom to know the steps that are leading to more right now. It's leading to more right now, and they're giving you the steps. So you do want to remain clear of all negative thoughts that block the flow. Now, if I insisted on the decks that I laid out to do this reading, that would have been blocking the flow of the wisdom that I was receiving, that was not the right decks. That was not the right decks. They wanted me to even succeed with this video in bringing forth this message. So it's not in like what they were saying in the weekly. It's like, it's as simple as that, on the everyday steps, on the everyday like step of the way. So they're with you on the step of the way. And so you do want to stay clear and release all the negative thoughts that block the flow of divine energy and wisdom, because they're actually giving you the wisdom of like which step is the right one. And then each positive action step is leading you to create more right now. So they're literally with you on the steps. And part of your mission here is to remain clear, so you do get the guidance on the steps, that you are following and sensing what are the right steps, because it's leading to more, and you want to remain clear of receiving that wisdom and the feelers. Like your clear spidey senses, of feeling that. I'm telling you, I can't even believe I lived this in real time, because I had the Akashic Tarot laid out. I wanted to do the February monthly and get a head start on that. And it didn't work. It just felt so wrong. And so that's it in everyday things. It's just everyday things. It's like, what is your truth? What are you picking up? And go by that, because that's the step on your mission. That is the step, and they're with you on the steps. So I can't say that enough. They're with you on the steps. So yeah. So say I was thinking I'm going to do these steps over here, going over here, and they were like, it felt wrong. And the alignment was here, so I followed, got the wisdom, I stayed clear, I wasn't inundated and consumed. I got a message earlier today, like people were asking, like, how do you connect to spirit? How do you connect? Just connect back to yourself, like clear out, connect back to yourself, and then you're linked again. If I was overwhelmed and distracted or plummeted, I wouldn't have picked up, like it just didn't feel right. And part of your mission is to sense more of what feels better, like what feels more right. Part of it's staying connected to the higher energy, the higher octave, so you can even pick that up. But if you're blocked, if you're not clear and releasing all the negative crap that we're plummeted with, your vibration's down. You're not going to pick it up really, because you're going to be overwhelmed. Like I was very overwhelmed about an hour ago by somebody else that was giving me like the worst things to think about, and I said I have to do a reading and clear this out. And in everyday stuff, you're going to have to, because then you want to stay back in the highest octave to feel what's the right step next, So you're going to want to kind of clear your senses a lot more, very much feel, that's why we had the maze of the mind. Stay clear and release that negative thoughts that block the flow of divine energy and wisdom, because they're with you every step of the way, and you're going to sense better what's the right step to make. And so that's what they're making clear in this. They're with you every step of the way, and you're going to want to pick up the steps, the right steps, and that's it. And that's part of being divinely used in this way as well, because you're part of being used in a sense of, how you're showing up on that step. Right? We're all being divinely used, right? So, all right, so let's get into the divine spirit messages and start tallying this up. But with you on the steps. Totally with you on the steps. And you're going to feel the steps. It keeps landing on here, because those steps are leading to more right now. So your positive actions are leading to more right now, and they're doubling down on that. Connect back to yourself. Did I not just say that? Whenever you need to understand what the next step is, you connect back to yourself, and then you're linked. I said that before that card came out. So they're definitely saying that you always have the divine power to be in sync. You just connect back to yourself, and then you'll understand the next step. I feel sometimes we're pulled apart or we're inundated with negativity, and it's like, if you want to get back aligned, you just connect back to yourself, and then you'll know what step. And it's part of your mission kind of to like understand, again, you want to stay connected to the highest realms. That's part of your light work, that they're looking at you. You're the light worker. So then you can understand, you're always linked to this, and you'll understand what's the next step to do. In the big and the small. In the big and the small. And every positive action step is leading to more right now. So you're going through there, right? And remembering to stay clear and raise like a sense of that negative. It's just blocking the flow of the wisdom of what is the next step. So they're leading you to more right now, and they're making sure that you understand how you can figure out the steps, because they're with you on the steps. You're being guided on the steps. You're going to know the steps. Connect back to yourself. You'll know the steps. Let's see what other divine spirit, if there are any more divine spirit messages, but that was very clear. Connect back to yourself, because then you'll know the steps. You'll be able to feel the steps. I can't believe they had me live it in real time and communicate this so much, like, because they had me experience it right before. I mean, it's like unbelievable to me. That's the number one thing. Connect back to yourself. You're going to know your link with them. You're going to know the steps, the everyday steps. We're with you. We're here to help you every step of the way. So definitely connecting to the higher realms like you're doing now activates your mission, activates your life. What's inside your heartfelt truth reveals your life purpose. Just keep sensing what feels better to you, what you're picking up. That's what they're saying. They're with you on the steps here. So they're guiding you on the steps to more. So stay clear of negativity and you'll stay connected with them on this mission, and they will be guiding you every step of the way. But the light work that we do, here's the light work. I know I keep saying this, but it's like perfect summation of everything I ever say on this channel is like, you stay clear. They're communicating you the wisdom of what positive stuff is leading the way to more right now. So you're always in link with them. It's just the light work that we have to do sometimes to remain a little bit more clear. And the way to get clear, immediately just connect back to yourself, like fully pull all the pieces back to yourself, give yourself a moment, and reach for something proactively that will get you back to yourself and back to all your senses, all your abilities that you can pick up and sense what's the right step here. You'll feel it because you're not consumed, right? So, oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, pure love from spirit. So with you on the steps, and way beyond this video, every moment they're with you on the steps. So stay connected to higher realms, sense more of what feels better to you overall. Let those revisions be fun and freeing, and you'll realize the discoveries, almost like you're Einstein in your life, where how you're guided is the way to go. I mean, you're just going to get the evidence for yourself, just like what I just experienced in doing this reading. So with you on the steps, they're with you on the steps, and they're with you for the wisdom. So they're always with you on the wisdom of what's the step here. I'm giving you the wisdom. We will send you some help. They always will send you some help on the steps here. You have divine power to connect with for more wisdom. We had a lot of things about wisdom, giving you the wisdom. We had another card about wisdom, and we will send you some help. So whenever you need help, when you're on your mission here on the steps, they're going to send you some help. And how it comes through is they're going to make you feel like they're giving you the guidance. What is the right step? What is the right way to go? Each positive action step is leading you to more right now. They're even giving you the guidance, the help. I will be here to help you every step of the way. So whenever you need help on the steps, remember, you connecting to the higher realms like you're doing right now is connecting with the help that you need on the steps. And then you just take that wisdom and run with it. You go with it, just like I did. I changed it up. I did not insist on using the decks I first had out or what my step in my head was. It was loosey-goosey a little bit. I held on loosely. Remember when we used to say that all the time? Hold on loosely, like that song. Who sings that? 38 Special? Yeah, hold on a little loosely because they're guiding you. And you just stay connect to yourself and higher realms and higher on a higher octave, just staying in tune with that. What I call multitasking. So it's like you might have a plan of a step ABC, but then if you're guided to do it something else, go with that. It's part of your divine power. It keeps falling out. It's part of your divine power to stay linked with that because it's like your navigation system on the steps. It's part of the help on the steps. We're helping you on the steps. You have help on the steps. We want you to know we are safe and happy. If you're thinking about loved ones passed on, your spirit guides and everything, they want you to know that they are safe and happy. All that you're connected to, that's guiding. We had a lot coming through about loved ones passed on. They're safe and happy. If you're worried about people that have passed on, especially, and we want you to go for it. Remember, you have divine power to succeed. They're like your rah-rah section. So when you're thinking especially about loved ones passed on, they're backing you up to succeed now. They want you to go for it, has been a repeating message. So they're going to help you with the steps when you're going for it, quite literally. And they want you to know that each positive action step is leading to more right now. So they're assuring you of that, and they're giving you the help you need on the steps. So pay attention to that. Stay connected to yourself in the highest octave and use everything that they're giving you, and be a little more taking the guidance and understand that you have help on the steps. Almost hold that in your heart always, that you have help on the steps. And so stay a little open to that always, is what I'm saying. See, that's what we're blessed with. That is what we're blessed with right now. Do they have one more? Because they're looking at you as this. You have help. You always have help. If you think you're here alone, no, you always have help on these steps here. You always have steps. You're on a mission. You always have help on the steps. You always have help. We want you to take care of yourself. Yep. Like they said, inside and out, they're going to be, helping you to stay even in your energy and take really good care of yourself. That's love, support, backing, right? Supporting your energy as well has been a repeating message. They want you to take really good care of yourself, but they will always help you on the steps. And I just want you to know that we want you to take care of yourself. It's such a loving, they've really been helping us with taking care of our energy. And there's been countless spirit messages and tips about that, because if you're a light worker and your feelers or you're sensing everything, they said you're a clear feeler, that they really want you to take real divine self-care of yourself at this time, and they could be helping you with that as well. Like, how do you take care of yourself during this time? There was a lot coming through about healthy boundaries, taking care of your energy, making sure, right? So as much as you're doing on the outside, on the steps of what you're trying to accomplish, and like they said, each positive step is leading to more right now, yes, but they're also helping you to stay at the highest octave, so that you're at the octave that you were paying attention, you're sensing, you're clear enough to receive, right? You're clear enough, you're clear. You're taking care of your energy, you're staying light, you're staying, right, positive, because they said it's each positive action step. So you have to be almost, it's a light working as a 24/7 job, and each positive action step is leading to more right now. Yeah, each positive action step you take is leading you to more right now. It's just a lot of work. What they always say is light working as a 24/7 job, and they're saying you are a light worker. Everyone that's on my channel, all these messages are geared that you're a light worker, literally. But yeah, so stay clear and release. They're going to be helping you, almost like counseling you to how do you stay clear and release negativity, so that you're always connected to this energy and wisdom to use here. And then you can receive the guidance on the steps. You do want to remain clear. That's part of your job. So when you feel overwhelmed, like even I did this morning, a couple hours ago, I had to clear, to just connect back to yourself. And then you're like back in that alignment. You're back, you're plugged in, and right? So stay in this octave. So everything that it takes. I know I'm going rounds and rounds, but it's like we can't hear it enough. And they're with you, guiding you on the steps. And through all your clairs, you can pick up and kind of transition. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are the steps to do? Because they literally are saying we're with you on the steps. We're helping you on the steps, quite literally. And so when you receive it, you might want to change, like just how I was set up different cards actually to use, and then I was guided, that's not the step. It doesn't even have to be a huge, it's not like a giant leap for mankind. And they were just bringing it home. It's the everyday steps, like you're here, and I assure you that they are sending you help, and it says we're here to help you every step of the way. And that's what you have to stay connected to, and then make sure you're taking care of yourself so that you can receive that you can follow that you can hear it, see it, feel it, right? And so that is the inner light work to do, and stay clear of negativity and understand that each positive action step is leading to more right now. So that's your octave, that's part of your mission, and they're helping you on the steps quite literally. And I can't even believe like I lived it in real time, like doing this video. So that is definitely the point. They're with you, helping you on the steps, with you, helping you on the steps to more. to more. So I wish you the best going forward. And yeah, and you have support and they're with you on the steps, helping you every step of the way. I wish you the best. Take care. Bye-bye.